Rewards are finally out, and today, guys, we're going to be opening one of my highest placings rewards that we've had on the channel in quite some time. The consistency has been absolutely incredible lately, and today we're going to open something that will hopefully help us moving forward. So, first of all, let me showcase to you guys the teams that I have put in for this upcoming game week after the long stream that we have done just previously. Which you guys helped me loads in. I've gone for this team. I've gone for Nopat, Grimaldo captain, Florentino Luis, Enzo Fernandez, and Musiala. Musiala plays today, which I'm extremely excited about. I really hope I can see him do really well against technically on paper a good opponent to play against, but obviously Köln have done really, really well in their last game, scoring 7 goals, a historic match for them. So they will be coming in with a lot of hype, but obviously Bayern Munich needs to and wants to step up once again and do better. Musiala could be coming off the bench, but we'll see what happens there. Hopefully he doesn't. He's predicted to play on most sites. And then under 23 Rare Pro, we have gone for Pandur, who is one of the only 3 under 23 goalkeepers playing this week, along with Hilgers, who just had an amazing performance last time around against the last 2 opponents, and now is also rumored to join either Feyenoord or go to Ajax. I think Ajax makes a lot more sense. Feyenoord have a great defense with Trauna. If he's back, he is an amazing centre-back to have alongside Hanko, making up for the best defense the best defense pairing, I would say, in the Eredivisie. But if Hilgers goes over to Ajax, he could actually start. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Do I like it? Do I not like it? I think Twente is just so good defensively, and they have plenty to do every single match, but they do it so well. I don't think at Ajax he would have that thing, so he would have to turn into a ball-playing centre-back, which we'll see what happens. Sven Meinans, his 100 points from the last game week were absolutely wasted on a Florian Wirtz coming off the bench. This time around, he's up against Waalwijk. All of you guys in the comments and chat have been saying that that is an amazing matchup for Sparta Rotterdam, so we're going to go for it. Kirkju is my captain, and then this time I've made a small change from last time around. So I've watched the press conference from Xabi Alonso again, but this time around it was the post-match press conference, and he has come out and said, we need Florian Wirtz. Like, this is like, I'm just translating exactly what he said. He says, we need Florian Wirtz. He's going to be fit enough for the starting 11. Those are his words coming out of his mouth. So I am fully expecting Florian Wirtz in the starting 11 because he literally just says, we need him. So I have put Florian Wirtz in there, not as a captain this time, so we have learned from our mistakes last time around. And then we have gone for an under-23 team that doesn't have a goalkeeper, but still could be capable of getting me a reward, because there are going to be many, many people who are putting in teams with no goalkeepers. And I do think a tier 3 rare is possible if all 4 obviously bang, which would need to be high numbers, but I just put it in there as like a sort of a training team with a possible upside. But last game week, my friends, we have gone in and gotten ourselves 118th in under 23 rare. We were going to open the reward of that one first. Musiala let us down, sadly. Should have captained someone like Enzo, but it is what it is. And an all-star rare pro, a tier 1 rare. Now, from what I have seen in previous comparable game weeks, they got rewards that were placed 18th and 24th in the prize pool. So let's go through it together and see what we could possibly get. Dimitrievski, Vaesin. I think I actually put it as a picture in my Discord, and it is exactly from Balde down to Tom Hay. Now, out of all these players that are within this range, Starfelt would be probably the best in terms of value. Getting him and selling him would be the play, because I don't think he's going to be a Celtic starter for too long. From what I've been hearing, Kobayashi is possibly pushing in, along with Carter Vickers coming back. So Starfelt could be on the bench and rotated quite a lot. Then we have George Long, who's the goalkeeper of Millwall, who surprisingly is actually getting some decent scores. Like, George Long is a good goalkeeper. This is not a bad goalkeeper. 29 years old, gets some decent scores at times. Obviously had a DMP there, but yeah, he's capable of that clean sheet, so that's a good thing to see. In terms of AA, 2.8, not great. So he can get great scores, but then again, he wouldn't be the number 1 for me on my list. Camera, can we please focus? Thank you. Daniel Munoz would be unreal. Munoz is such a sick player and could be paired up with my Trezor, so that's kind of cool. This guy gets ridiculous scores, and is way too cheap for what he does, in my opinion. So I would love a Munoz. A Tim Schreiber would be sick because this is an under 23 goalkeeper, guys. So I would love to get this one. Hopefully, if he does continue to play, his price might go up. But let's go ahead and open the rewards, shall we? Let's go into it together and see what we get. All right, starting off with the under 23 tier 3 rare, a little bit like middle of the tier 3 price pool. So hopefully someone that actually plays. Who is it? It is Turkish. Hey, mid from Adana Demirspor, Yusuf Sarı. Okay, now he's 23, which isn't ideal, but hopefully he has more utility. Nope, he doesn't. Okay, cool. He's suspended, but his price has gone up lately. That's interesting. Oh, this is someone that is capable of scoring goals. So he plays at... He's a midfielder that plays striker for some reason. He is very much capable. When he does play, he actually gets some good scores. Now, he plays for a good team. Adana Demirspor are doing really well this season. And I don't know, if he was just about to like establish himself in the starting 11, that would be kind of cool. Would be a nice player to have. Not necessarily an amazing pull, but at least someone that has had a run-up in price lately, which is good to see. So Yusuf Sarı, welcome to the team, buddy. Nice to have you. In terms of starts, those are some decent scores, but it is a midfield card, right? Yeah, it is a midfield card, so got to keep that in mind. We don't get the benefit of the forward scores, but then again, it's not that much of a difference. But here it goes now. This could be massive. Please, Sorare gods, give us something nice. What is it? Tier 1's French goalkeeper, Oviedo, Barat, 24 years old. Hold up. Where the hell were you in the price pool? Is he above what I expected or is he below what I expected? Because he's clearly not where I exactly thought he would be. Barat, where are you? Oh no, we're going lower. Oh no, we're going lower. Oh wow, that is far below what I was kind of hoping for, which is a huge shame. Comparably, like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this. Show me his price. Is he at least someone that is guaranteed to start? Okay, so, ooh, nice scores. He's not under 23. He's 25 right now, actually. Real Oviedo, I think that's a club that is owned by the fans, right? As far as I can remember. 3 AA, so doesn't have much to do, but seems to be all right in terms of his performances here. Let's see. Real Oviedo is in the 14th position. So this team is a team that has conceded 19 goals, which is good. So defensively, they seem to be quite stable compared to the teams below them. Real Oviedo has, no, they have conceded 29. Am I wrong here? Hold on. 19. Yeah, 19 is the one. And then 29 below them, 25, 22, 21, 31, 29. Wait, they have like some of the least amount of goals conceded throughout the entire season. That's good. I like that. So that is not bad at all. Yeah, 19. So he has a good defense ahead of him. Who does he have in front of him then? This guy has David Costas, who seems to have great scores there. Danny Calvo, Rodri Tarin, interesting players. I never looked into Real Oviedo. It is interesting to see. Let's see how much he has sold for. So the latest sale was for 0.45 on auction. And on the market, he's currently for 0.539. So what would be a sensible thing to do? Now, I don't necessarily need him, but having an extra goalkeeper can be quite clutch. But I think I'd rather have the ETH right now. So if I can sell him for something like that again, that'd be great. I think I'm just going to go ahead and list him up for 0.53 and see what happens, guys. I mean, I can't complain about a reward that is possibly worth 0.5, like half an ETH. That is actually solid. If he doesn't sell, so be it. But 0.53, there we go. We're going to list this one up and see what happens. Real Oviedo, interesting. I kind of like the fact that we have gotten ourselves such a player into the club that I didn't know of. It always opens up new ways of thinking when you get players like this. I love the fact that he had so many clean sheets. That is really impressive. Had a little bit of AA in the last game, so had plenty to do. And he has teams coming up like Villarreal, Malaga. Malaga is, I think, really bad at what they do, as far as I can remember. Villarreal should not necessarily be too easy. Let me take a look at the league table again here. La Liga Smart Bank. That's the one, right? I think that's the one. Let's go back into it. La Liga Smart Bank. So yeah, they are up against, who was it again? Let's go here. Villarreal 2, they are 13th, just above them, so it could be quite the fight there. Then against Malaga, Malaga is 20th. That's a decent matchup. Burgos is in the 5th position. That's a tougher one, but at home. Cartagena after that, they are 9th. Albacete is quite decent as well. So not necessarily looking too good in terms of matchups. If I can cash in on this guy, I will. I'm very happy with the fact that we have won someone that is worth a decent amount here. Do we have the rewards ranked yet? I would assume no. But let me just quickly take a look into it. I don't think they have been given out already here, which is quite a surprise. Like, again, I don't know. Game week 337. Let's say our player is worth zero. I mean, his latest sale was 0.4, which is a bit of a letdown if you consider that most people in my range have been getting players for around 0.5. Now, the market floor price doesn't mean that that is actually the value of the player. You kind of have to look at the latest sales, and especially on auction. So, yeah, him having sold at, what was it again? Brat. Let's go again here. Brat. His latest auction was for around 0.45. In terms of euros, that is obviously more than before, so that's something to keep in mind. But in terms of the auction itself, 0.45. You can see here, so 16th last time around, 0.533. That is a big difference. Game week 335. Let's go in there. Game week 335, you'll also see what was one in my position. It was Grifo, 0.563. So I don't know why. I kind of feel done dirty. I'll be taking a look at who the other guys have won in a second. Like, if we go back here again, can I already see what the guys below me or above me have won? So let's go past. Let's go All-Star Rare Pro, leaderboard. So Anonymous. Or actually, let's go to the guy below me. Ours. Who did you win, pal? Let's see. I mean, at least I'm hoping I can see it. He has already taken the reward. No, I can't see it. That kind of sucks. I wished we could. Can you still do that trick? I don't think you can. I think they kind of ruined this trick now. Van de Boomen, the Kaiser. There are 6 players here. 6 players here. So you can't do that trick anymore, which I kind of prefer. I like that. But yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it's so close. Like, look at that. 437.66. Just 1 point more, and I am 13th. Like, that's how close it was up top. So that's a bit of a letdown. But then again, I will take the 0.5. If I can sell this guy on, I'll be pretty happy to take that into the gallery and keep things moving and try and get players into the club that will be beneficial to me. Because honestly, he does have great scores. Do not get me wrong. I like some of the things he has done here. He's a clean sheet capable keeper playing in a team that looks very, very rigid defensively. If you guys know anything about him, let me know. I'm probably the only player on Sorare whose name is all caps. So let me know how you guys feel about that one. But for me, that is it for today. I am extremely excited to dive into the Musiala matchup today. I think there are multiple games for me, actually. If we go into... Where do I go into? Under 23 Pro, and then I think I can just go matches, right? Is that how I do it? No, that's not the way to do it. How is it again? Upcoming? No. Live. Yeah, live is the one. So I have matches coming up today of Bayern Munich against Köln, Emmen against PSV Eindhoven, and then I also have Sparta against Waalwijk, Schalke against Leipzig. So some big games today. Very excited. I have at least 2 very competitive lineups, and then another one right there. But going into the gallery now, let's take a closer look. A gallery valuation as high as it has never been before, which I love to see. It's a great feeling. And in terms of the rewards that we have won lately, I can't complain. Once the Brat one gets added in here, That's the other tier 1 that we have won. So we have gotten ourselves a tier 1 in Patrick Pfeiffer, and then we just got ourselves another one who is even better and even higher in terms of value. And then the last really good tier 1 we got was Jordan Bayer. So very, very happy with how things have gone. Yes, it might not be a player that I can use immediately in the gallery, but honestly, lads, at the end of the day, I had 3 lineups, 2 of them won something. Can't complain. That is amazing stuff. And I really, really hope to keep things up this way. And yeah, we'll see. Can I see this month? Nah, I have no idea how to look at that stuff. No clue. And then the Yusuf Sada, I'll try and keep and see what he does in Turkey, because he does seem all right in terms of the performances as a substitute. So could be a player to use for underdog or stuff like that. Let me just see again. Yusuf Sada. Here he is. He is a player that has an L15 of 43. Yeah, could be a decent one for the new capped mode, possibly. So yeah, we'll do that. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys. And again, very happy that we have been so consistent lately. Let's keep this up with this amazing midweek. It all depends genuinely on Viets and Musiala. I am hoping they don't let me down this time around. At least one of them hopefully will perform. Have a good one. Take care and peace.